It clearly says, power is with the people. The state gets power only from the people. If you tell them that this is the document, this is the document which is in operation, it is not for court, it is not for judiciary, it is not for lawyers, it is not for judges, it is for all individuals. That is why in South Africa, Nelson Mandela, after South Africa became independent, he advised the college teachers, university teachers, and the school teachers, take the constitution to the people. He advised all the priests going to the churches. He advised the priest, you go with New Testament. You go with the New Testament, your testament to the churches, but you go with another New Testament, that is the Constitution of South Africa. You tell them that under this, Constitution, you can get protection. You have rights, you have responsibilities. Discharge your responsibilities, protect your rights, because 80% of the resources are with the white. But you have a constitution, it will protect you. But you tell them that you are in democracy. Democracy is an instrument, is a powerful weapon to protect yourself. So, but this local body gives, you democratize the community. Tell them that democracy is a powerful weapon. Make use of the weapon. Then it is a place where you develop a discourse on development politics. You talk about anemia. You talk about malnutrition. When a child is affected in malnutrition, what will be the brain development of the child? Everybody knows that within 3 years, 80% of the brain development takes place. Then after which, by giving vada, boda, what brain development will take place. So these are the things, essential things, vital things can take place at a local level. A discourse you can develop. Gram Sabha is not a mere place for receiving petitions or quarreling with each other. It is a place for developing a discourse, a healthy debate, communicating voices, not communicating voices. Among the voices, how consensus could be evolved, how a new democracy can be evolved over this. So in that context, enormous opportunities are there, but you have to prepare the people for this. But political parties and the government prepare them as a beneficiary. Jolly well be enjoyed as a beneficiary. If benefits are not reaching you, don't worry. Come with a petition. You submit it very submissively to me. I will consider. In such a way, they created a psychology among the poor and the people. So in that context, what is the way out? We know pretty well potentials are there. So unless we build the people will at a local level, there is no alternative. Now I want to quote one important saying. In 1964, this is a Panchayat Parishad. The chairman of the Panchayat Parishad was Jayaprakash Narayan. All India Panchayat Parishad meeting held in Bangalore. Nehru passed away at that point of time. S.K. Day was in that meeting. And when many of the Panchayat presence in the meeting said that we don't have power, we don't have finance, we don't have functionary, as we discussed now. Finally, the president of the All India Panchayat Parishad, Jayaprakash Narayan, made a statement. You see, once it was a communitarian society where we had a very good democracy. Later, it becomes a hierarchical society where whoever is keeping power with them, they won't allow others to take power. Even Constitution gives, but you have to take. So what to do? Don't give petition to the minister for power. Don't give petition to the collector for power. Don't give petition. Go to the people. Organize, educate, then ask them to take power. It is a only way by which you can strengthen the local democracy, not this one. Whatever may be the act you can bring, but unless you go to the people, unless you educate the people, it is very difficult. It was 1964. Now it is 2026, we are in a market era. They were not in the market era. And everybody has their own craziness. Some are after power, some are after position, some are after money, some are after car, some are after, gadgets. So completely, the sensory pleasures have been tuned by the market forces. So society is under the control of the market, influence of the market. Politicians are the influence of the market. State is under the control of the market. Market decides everything. So in that context, so we have to go to the society. We have to work with the people. Then you can bring transformation. By bringing a new technology, you cannot change. By bringing a new legislation, you cannot bring change. You can bring change only working with the people, not for the people, working with the people. So the dignity is at stake. The dignity is at stake. There is no dignity at all. If you give money, they will give their vote to you. Vote is a very valuable, it's a very powerful instrument. But they are selling. More than that, not only they are selling, out of ignorance they are selling, but who are purchasing? The leaders are purchasing, the political party. They are saying, they talk about values. What kind of value they talk? So in that context, we are living as academic, as a middle class, because there was a middle class theory. Middle class will work for social transformation. But in the market era, middle class is a conduit for the whole process. In that context, what we have to do, wherever we find opportunity, we can write articles, we can write books, we can help panchayat presidents build the capacity and work with the community, work with the institutions which are all working with the people. So what I found now in Tamil Nadu, working with political parties is very difficult. They can't change. They will move in the same direction. So what I did, every village, I used to go there, sit with the people. If anybody is interested in the development of the village, you please come. I find 4 or 5 people. Then I will bring them. I offer 2 days training. How you can take on power? Where is power? It is in Gram Sabha. I will give a book, you read. What are all the powers? Raise question in the Gram Sabha. So far, 600 villages we have covered. 600 villages we have covered. In another year, I am going to cover 1,000 villages. But 12,000 and all village panchayats are there. It will take another 3 or 4 years. There is no, elected government at a local body. I told you that the same constitution gives power to all the 3 governments, but one government is not functioning now. There is no election. They are going to the court. Submitting petitions one after another, not to conduct election. Tamil Nadu is a state where 17 times they postponed the election, finding this. They did a research on how to postpone the election. In such a way they do it. In such a condition we are living. But in my opinion, unless we as a middle class, we work with the community, we cannot bring transformation. We can conduct any number of sessions. But I believe that this institute is an institute with professionalism. Why I'm saying professionalism? People are talking about education to employment. Education to employment happens only when you do it professionally. We have professionalism even in non-professional institutions. But even in the professional institutions, we don't find professionalism. Professionalism is a science. And in such a way, it is being done with the leadership of Sisodia and the chairman. I compliment, congratulate them, and this is the thing I want to do it. And actually, I prepared a paper. It runs 2 pages. I have not circulated. I asked him to circulate only after completely editing it. I will send it to you. You please go through. And I will add my experience also in that, how I can work with the community. If you feel that you can work with the community. If you are not in the village, don't worry. I will tell you one small example how the government is actually not giving proper information to the people. Everybody is talking about SIR. Gram Sabha has given power to SIR. Gram Sabha has given power, to decide finalize the voter list. If you read the manual prepared by the Election Commission, chapter 2023 it was published, in which chapter 11 and chapter